The State of the Union was the other night when you were on the air with Battle Dwarf, right?
Yeah.
And Democrats made asses of themselves.
I think it started almost when we're almost done.
Yeah.
With the show.
Al Green got ejected by the sergeant at arms because he couldn't keep his mouth shut. They decided to put up these things that look like auction paddles, which the internet is having all kinds of fun with.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. Democrats can never do anything right. And then it actually got worse.
Okay.
It actually got worse because now
here we go.
They want us to think that a bunch of stunning and brave women are going to fight for you.
Mm-hmm.
Choose your fighter.
Get the fuck out of here. That girl in the pink jacket can't even make a fist.
Yeah, Jasmine Crock of shit is what they should call it. But look at all these. Like, there's no actual achievements here in their bullet points. Bento box queen, mommy of the century, sleep deprived. Congratulations. Who cares? Next, AOC. New York's 14th congressional district, youngest woman and Latina to be elected to the House.
Stand by right there.
Trekkie.
Please, somebody out there, grab this video clip right here, right? And have her dancing on a pole.
Well, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch.
No.
What's behind her looks like Elizabeth Taylor's pool house.
Yep.
Next to what do we got here? Youngest black woman elected to Congress. No one cares. Co-founded the Black Maternal Office. Isn't that like being the smartest kid with Down syndrome? Hates balloons.
Okay.
Well, then you're going to be really disappointed when you see your head. Next, Catherine Clark, House Minority Whip and chain. Massachusetts 5th Congressional District, not into hair dye. And then we have...
She can't even make a fist.
I know. California's 28th Congressional District, first Chinese-American woman elected to Congress, too sweet.
You know what? We need to do an AI, video fighting game. What are some of the big fighting games back in the day?
What, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. We need to do a Mortal Kombat with these chicks in there.
I kind of like Full House Tournament Fighter.
No, we have the Republicans and the Democrats. You can pick your fighter, and they go in. They have like a gay slap fight. And
Mortal Muskrat.
Yeah.
I like that. Go in there, Ariane. Oh, man. What do you say to something? This is so cringe.
But here's the thing.
Oh, Tekken. That's a good one. Yeah.
The Democrats are not learning from their mistakes.
Have they ever?
Well, actually, yeah. They've actually been pretty adaptive in the past. When they either came close to losing an election or lost an election, they were usually Johnny on the spot to course correct their party to get back on track. And I think the Democrats are done.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, they should have learned. Instead, or should I say, but instead, they're doubling and tripling down on stupid. It's almost like if I thought they had any self-awareness, I would think it was self-sabotage.
Well, I'm going to be honest, and I just filmed this last week, Night of the Long Knives.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to follow this money, and they're going to start indicting people for taking kickbacks and fraud, waste, and abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I got hemmed up in the AR RAP program, and that was back, I believe, in 07 through 2010, where you put somebody in the service and they paid you like $2,100 per person. And when it came out, I handled it just like I did as a mortgage, because when I would do a mortgage for somebody for $100K, I'd make about $2,500, and I set up a booth at Gibraltar Trade Center North and South. And I literally talked to people, and if they wanted to go on me, I'd get their name, address, social security number, and it'd be just a brief description of what they wanted to do.
There you go.
And 80% of the people I sent to other services because they didn't fit the Army.
Boom.
And I put like 7 people in. Well, 6 years later, 3 of the people did not remember me. Well, why should they? I only talked to them for 15 minutes on a random Saturday. And I got hemmed up and got a GOMAR, a general letter of reprimand over that shit.
No shit.
Yeah. And I hired a civilian attorney, and they made him sign a non-disclosure agreement so he couldn't even share the information with me. So I got royally rat fucked.
That sounds like a railroad job.
It is. And that happens all the time in the federal government. And the only reason I didn't get royally hammered is I pled my case to the brigade commander, and he was like, we're going to put it in your local file, which is literally the equivalent of that garbage can.
Yeah.
Because the minute you leave that unit, it just disappears.
There you go.
But there's some guys out there who went to prison, were dishonorably discharged, fucked up 3 ways to Sunday because the government was like, wait a minute, what happened to that money?
Yeah.
And they were like willing to flush my entire career. By this time, I was like 29 years in, 30 years in.
Damn.
Over 2 or 3 guys who didn't remember me. And like $6,000 or $6,500 worth of money. And now we have billions of dollars just going out the back door to companies that were set up that never filed tax returns, empty offices, never provided one fucking service because all of that money got stolen out the back end. And I'm going to be honest, people need to be hung. I'm sorry.
That's what Lily Phillips said.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the meat caser box.